Coming up, behind this ordinary front door, a battle is raging between negative and positive spirits.
What the
Barry captures a spirit making an abrupt exit.
Oh my God, it's just morphed and disappeared.
Dude, it went like through a portal.
And Chris finds himself repelling a negative entity.
Guys.
So team, we're in Nottingham, which is a beautiful city. I think one of the most haunted in the UK.
Apparently one of the top 5, yeah.
Nottingham's history, stretching back to the 6th century, includes plagues, military uprisings, workers' riots, and it holds a unique position as the crossroads of Britain.
What fascinates me about the UK is there's so much old history. Because America's not that old when you look at it. So come here and it's like you're talking thousands of years of just history, and some of it forgotten.
But nestled on the outskirts of the city, there is a house that is dominated by a history that is unique and personal to just one family. Our team of experts have been called in to investigate paranormal activity at this unassuming semi-detached house. Since buying the property a year ago, paranormal enthusiasts Luke and his partner Kim immediately began experiencing paranormal activity.
The first night of me being here, we've been rushing around all day, quickly trying to get moved in.
Got some food and we was tired, so we went to bed.
I was laying in bed and very quickly I saw a figure. It looked like a man's torso. I couldn't see a face, it was very quick. And I remember turning around to Luke and saying, "Did you just see that?"
I saw the actual shadow of it walking from the side of the bed towards the door.
But since that first night, they've witnessed more disturbing events.
Well, we was both trying to get to sleep when all of a sudden the headboard was shaking really bad. Luke turned around to me and was like, "Can you stop doing that?" And I was like, "Well, it's not me." And he was like, "Well, if it's not me, who is it?"
We both laid there and then it starts banging again.
A few hours later, I ended up in A&E with a kidney stone.
This physical disturbance had a chilling effect on Kim.
I changed bedrooms after having that traumatic event happen, but sometimes when I do walk past it as well, I do get a bit of a bad vibe from there.
The couple bought the property off Kim's uncle, unaware a major loss to the family occurred here.
I recently found out that my granddad passed away in the living room. My uncle decided to tell me a few months back. I didn't really have a relationship with my granddad because he did pass away the same year I was born. But I'd like to think my granddad comes check on me.
Kim and Luke are paranormal investigators in their spare time, but never thought they would be rigging up their own house.
Luke decided to leave a camera in the guest room to see if we could capture any of the evidence that we've been obviously experiencing.
So then I went back and I checked it and I got a breath. It was like a...
With some friends and a spirit board, they tried to open up communication with whatever was lurking in the property.
We was upstairs in the room where most of the stuff has been happening. We caught this voice, which to us sounds like someone saying it wasn't him. Oh my God, I am definitely not sleeping in this room.
Kim and Luke have been unable to confirm whether Kim's granddad, Albert, is one of the spirits, or explain who the man is at the end of the bed. One is definitely malevolent, but Kim finds it difficult to believe Granddad's spirit is causing all the disturbance.
It's important for Kimberly to find out who is actually here, whether it is their granddad or not.
It can make me feel a bit uncomfortable to know that there possibly could be a guy up there that I don't know about.
We don't want it just to be some guy that's messing about with their feelings.
It can put me on a bit on edge because obviously I don't know what his intentions are, why he is here.
Hoping to provide answers, the team closes in on the location. Medium Chris insists he be kept completely in the dark about all aspects of the investigation.
So, Chris, are you picking up on anything? I mean, we're quite close. We're only a couple of miles away.
The word gateway's been coming up. I unlocked the gateway, that type of stuff. And I reflect back to my childhood. My mom and I used to do the spirit board all the time.
Yeah.
We were opening up portals everywhere. We never shut it down. Let anything that wants to talk to us, and that's bad. I mean, think about it. You open up the door to your house, you close it at night or when you leave, right?
Where are you getting this thought about communicating with spirits?
Well, I don't freaking know, man. It's like we're driving and just everything was talking to me. Heads all over the place. They feel something hunched over, kind of curled up within the house. Hiding. It's hiding.
Guys, it's another normal-looking house again.
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving.
I'm going to meet people that have had experiences in this property and find out what they know, what they've seen, what they've experienced, and I'll bring that back to you later.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm off to get an understanding of the area.
All right. Well, good luck. I'll go do my thing, and you guys, as they say, crack on.
Crack on, indeed.
See you later.
As Barry and Jane head off to find out more about this house and what may be lurking here, I begin my walkthrough.
Yeah, when you cross this threshold right here, it's heavier over here. It's very heavy. There's a slight nauseating feel to it as well. Kind of makes me feel sick.
This feeling can often mean someone has been ill or suffered in some way, but then suddenly...
Did you not hear that? I'm getting something upstairs, up here, above this room.
As Chris picks up spirits in the property, I'm meeting up with Paul Stevenson, the editor of a paranormal magazine, who was also born and brought up in the area, so is the perfect person to tell me about Nottingham's long-standing association with the paranormal.
So, Paul, tell me about Nottingham. Why is it significant in paranormal terms?
Well, if you think about it, Nottinghamshire has been a county since 1016, 1,000 years. If you wanted to get from north to south or south to north, you had to go through Nottinghamshire. Because the kings, queens, peasants, priests, vicars, anybody. Everyone's got a white lady, everyone's got a grey lady, haunted roads, haunted castles, you name it.
Well, we're actually investigating a domestic house. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think a domestic house can be as haunted, as active? Or...
Oh, definitely. We've been to a few ourselves, and it's sometimes what the house is built on, the land itself, and also the people who live in the house. Anybody's died in the house, that kind of thing. So, oh yeah, it's not just about castles or coaching inns. I believe that anything can be haunted.
As Jane gains an understanding of the area, I'm meeting Paul Buckland, a friend of Kim and Luke's who is sensitive to the paranormal.
I don't class myself as a medium, but I can go into a property and think, there's something here.
He recently paid Kim and Luke a visit and was staggered by what he discovered.
I get midway up the stairs and the feelings completely changed. It went from being nice, family-loving, to walking through mud. And as I'm getting further up the stairs, I could feel a different energy. Not such a nice energy, almost like this is my property. Don't want you here, and I don't want them here either.
Continuing my walkthrough inside the house, I'm being led upstairs, where I'm sensing a strong negative entity.
So somebody stands here. Someone stands behind you. It's definitely a man. Older man. But where are you coming from? So the question is, why are you here? Why are you watching what these people are doing?
Back at Kim and Luke's friend Paul's, he's telling me about another more benevolent entity he sensed at the house.
I could feel an energy at the bottom of the stairs, almost protection from something.
So this protective, friendly spirit downstairs is kind of stopping this negative entity upstairs coming down, is that right?
That's the impression I got, yes. The one that I felt downstairs was almost like a blanket of love, protection. And I said to Luke and Kim at the time, it feels like family, but the one upstairs was a lot stronger. It was forceful. I'm going up the stairs, you're not coming up these stairs. It's almost like you're being pushed away.
Upstairs in the house, I've been drawn to another bedroom where I try to connect with this negative presence I'm sensing.
So you're bothering somebody when you're sleeping. waking these people up. Safer to come in at night. Confront them.
I'm feeling this negative force is the key, but it's hiding, and that makes me very uneasy.
I want to know who you are. You need to talk to me.
The team have been called to an unassuming semi-detached house in Nottingham, but it seems that behind the ordinary front door, a battle is raging between negative and positive spirits. And the positive spirit could be someone very close to home.
I recently found out that my granddad passed away in the living room.
If the positive spirit in the house is Kim's granddad Albert, I need to find out more about him from someone who knew him very well. Let's have a chat in the nerve centre.
Okay.
Kim's mum. So Elaine, what type of man was Albert?
He was kind. He was just basically a really loving man. Family man, definitely a big family man. His sons, my husband and Kimberly's uncle, Melvin, they were his world. Everything he did revolved around them.
So what did Albert look like?
Yeah, well, actually, I've got a picture of Albert just here.
Oh, wow. A cheeky smile on his face.
Yeah.
But you can see he looks like a friendly man.
Yeah. When I first met my partner, he was so welcoming of me. He made me feel so comfortable and he made me part of the family straight away. He could see good in everybody, I think, Albert.
I'm beginning to understand what is happening in the house now. There are two strong presences here, one malevolent and one benign, that seem to be struggling for control.
I like some of the energy in this house. There's a good sense of humor and there's a good sense of playfulness. I wonder if that's the type of personality of the people that live here or if there's a spirit that has that. Someone's father, I think, passed away. And he's trying to make contact with them.
I've heard Kim and Luke are keen paranormal investigators, so I've arranged to meet up with James, a member of their team, to find out what methods of contact they've tried in their own home. Has Kim and Luke done any form of divination, any spirit balls, that kind of thing, in their own home?
Quite a lot, actually, yes. They did do divination with the board. They've used the mirrors for scrying. They've used pendulums, and they've used kind of tarot cards and things like that.
All in their own home?
Yes.
In my experience, unless you specifically ask to speak to the exact spirit in question, anything's going to come through, and that could lead to a whole host of problems.
I've got a feeling the positive energy is from the father I felt earlier, but where is this negative energy coming from?
Ooh. Okay.
There's only one room left in the house. The attic.
All right, well, this answers my question. So we got a little paranormal workshop up here. Okay, now I'm feeling a shift in my body, my emotions. It's like something's getting a little irritated and angry.
I feel I've got to leave the house.
You open up a portal or doorway, you can't shut it down. And I talked about that in the van. I said something about gateways and doorways. I'm wondering if they opened something up upstairs and didn't realize what they were messing with. All right.
With a better understanding of the house, the team regrouped to meet its owners.
How you doing?
Oh, here they are.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm Barry. I'm Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Luke.
Chris, nice to meet
to
you.
meet you all.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Kim.
Kim. So I think what we'll do now then, if you're happy, we'll go on in, we'll do something called spirit triggers. And that's exactly, as you might imagine, we want to try and trigger the spirits that might be here.
And also, your lovely mum, Elaine, she knew Albert, your grandfather, very well. I think she's going to be great to help with this.
Yeah.
Great. Let's head on in.
Do it.
Okay.
Kim and Luke think one of the spirits in the house is Albert, Kim's granddad, who died the same year she was born. To hopefully trigger his spirit, I've got Grandad Albert's walking stick and a picture of him. And I have invited Kim's mum Elaine, who knew him well. I'm also going to be using the REM pod, which works by measuring changes in the electromagnetic field, allowing spirits to communicate directly through coloured lights and sound. What we'd like to do first is try an EVP experiment. So we're going to use one of these digital voice recorders. I'll be recording at the same time as Jane. Elaine, I'd like you to start first. Let's communicate with Albert. We have his photo here, and we also have his walking stick. Hopefully these will act as spirit triggers and bring him forward. But before we begin recording any EVP or electronic voice phenomena...
Did you feel something?
Yeah.
Behind your left side of your shoulder?
I feel as if someone is standing right behind me.
I didn't say anything earlier, but that's okay.
So we've already got some activity almost immediately.
Let's get recording.
You ready? Three, two, one.
I hope, Albert, it's Elaine. I ain't heard you for a long time. Do you think you could come and talk to us, please?
Grandad, if you're here, could you just confirm and tell us what your favourite film was?
Hi Albert, I'm Luke. I'm Kimberly's boyfriend. Do you mind that we're all here trying to communicate with you?
Playing back my recording, there's a clear response to Luke's question.
Do you mind that we're all here trying to communicate with you?
What was that?
No.
Trying to communicate with you?
Do you mind that we're here? No, I don't mind.
No.
It actually says no as well.
Communicate with you? Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Are there other spirits that enter into this house as well? The gate? What did I say? Am I driving up through here? I said there's a door. And it's something about a door and a gate, and it just says the gate.
This is a clear indication a residual energy in this room is trying to warn us about a possible problem in the house.
From being in this house and from what they're saying here, is there's a doorway, a gateway. We just heard it again.
I've got to just camera. Come here.
Camera.
There's some noises coming from the kitchen.
Does a tap drip?
No, it was a and it's like something's being moved in here. We've heard it twice.
Watch it.
I'm just wondering.
That's it.
That's it.
It's like that.
That's it. Listen.
If it made a noise when it hit.
Luke.
But it doesn't.
Yes.
Is this a sound?
Something like that, yeah.
Similar to
yeah.
that.
Well, last one.
Whoa.
What?
That wasn't the wind. I was stood there. I went to look at this. Right? I went to look at that and it started doing this. And I'm looking, the candle at the top, it says invoking.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this thing moving, which is a form of divination, and then this.
Yeah.
So
The likelihood is the noise we heard has drawn our attention here for a reason. Just heard that.
Oh, REM pod.
Oh.
REM pod's going off.
That's a response to your statement.
The REM pod's gone
Brings
off.
them forward.
I believe Albert is the residual energy in this room, warning us that there's an open portal allowing whoever and whatever to enter the house.
The REM just went off?
Green light.
It was
it?
a green light.
Yeah. Okay.
My feeling is that there's a doorway, gateway here that someone has opened up in the past of spirits coming through. It was never shut down, and then you guys have been doing spirit communication here that's kind of bringing it forward again.
Obviously, with us being investigators, we've done it, opened it properly and closed it down properly.
You do realize, though, at times when you do this, you don't know exactly who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Right? And you can be talking to some nasty things.
This, added to what we've already learnt about the house, has given me a good idea where to set up our cameras. Now it's just a case of getting everything in place before we begin our investigation.
As Kim and Luke leave, the house is locked down, and the team gather in the nerve center.
This is a semi-detached property, quite small, located over 2 floors. We've got cameras on the ground floor, located at number 1 in the living room. It's got a good coverage area there. And also in the conservatory. Now this camera looks out into the garden. 3rd camera is in the kitchen. And this is great because we can also see out into the hallway and some of the stairs as well. The 4th camera on the ground floor is located at the foot of the stairs. Moving up to the 2nd floor, we have a camera on the landing that's looking across all the different bedroom doors, including the upstairs bathroom. There's also a camera located in the bedroom upstairs that Kim and Luke first had their experience here. They saw that apparition that was stood at the foot of the bed. There's another camera in the master bedroom, which is now Kim and Luke's bedroom. And the final camera is upstairs in the attic room. Now, there are 8 cameras in total covering this entire property. I think what we need to do is get started back where we began our trigger session, which is in the lounge and conservatory. We've got some great EVP responses in there, so it makes sense to start at the bottom and work our way up. Should we get our kit and get started?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
For the next 12 hours, it's just the team and whatever lurks in this unassuming semi-detached house. In Nottingham, our team of paranormal experts have set up their cameras and are about to begin their all-night investigation.
We decide to start in the living room, where Kim's granddad Albert passed away.
I think I need to kick off this investigation in an unorthodox fashion.
And the reason why I'm laying here is just making myself at home because it's not my home. And I thought about this sort of taste. You know what? I'm gonna lay in that couch today and just make it my home and see what the spirit says.
I'm also taking a different approach. Rooms contain dust particles often mistaken as orbs or entities, so I'm using my mobile phone and its light to rule these out.
It's not long before I feel a presence.
Oh, there's something. There was something like right by my arm.
It was passing by.
I thought for a second, but I'm like, wait a minute, Jane's behind me, but I thought maybe you were walking by because I had my eyes closed.
No.
There's a man standing right here next to me. He's standing tall right next to me right now. I can feel his legs leaning up against my elbow, the energy, like the static.
But whatever this presence is, it has a confidence rarely seen. What the hell was that?
What?
My phone detects a mist gliding from right to left. Spirit manifestations are highly unusual, but what I'm capturing cannot be explained. Could this be Grandad trying to make himself known? Albert, please, show yourself. No way.
As Barry asks this question, I feel an entity pass through me. And it's overwhelming. And as quickly as it entered, it's gone. Keen to see whether or not Albert was making his presence felt, we review the phone footage.
There.
Oh, that's really weird. And now, this is when Chris reacts. Watch Chris react.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
From what I experienced, I believe we're in the presence of a positive spirit.
What is your name?
But we need to be sure it's not the dark energy Kim described upstairs trying to trick us.
What is your name? Right there, what does that say? What did it say? What is your name? Albert. Does it say Albert? What is your name? Albert. There it is. There it is, yeah. Albert. It's Albert.
The electronic voice phenomena, or EVP, is compelling. But if Albert is in this room with us, what does he want?
But before we can investigate, we hear something from the conservatory.
Was that behind you, Adrian, that knock?
Where one of Kim and Luke's spirit boards is laying on the table. Let me call out in here.
I was by the spirit board.
Oh, God.
It's flipped over.
What?
Anybody flip this over? This was flipped over like this.
And this one. This is flipped over.
They're both flipped over.
If this is Albert trying to contact us, he clearly has something important to say.
Should we sit at the table?
Yeah, let's sit at the table.
All right, let's try.
And he seems desperate to communicate.
Yeah,
the table bloody moved.
Yeah.
The whole table just shifted.
I saw that.
This is a heavy table.
All right, give me your hands.
Not to miss this moment, especially if it is Albert, I quickly create a seance, and we begin projecting our thoughts, willing the spirits to communicate.
As we remain silent, I'm recording the session on my voice recorder. I'm going to play back this recording, guys.
Help me, Chris, listen. Help me, Chris.
I'm convinced we're directly communicating with a spirit who could possibly be Albert. He clearly needs my help, and I think I know why.
Now I heard the sounds of this doorway, the spirits trying to come through. Allow us to hear those sounds of those souls, those spirits, going in and out of that doorway. What the
banging sound? We heard it.
Think about it. We're dealing with a door, a gate, okay? Listen to this. Dude. Are you trapped here, Albert? Yes or no? Are you like stuck here? Yes or no? Yes, sir. If he's trapped here, we can't move him on. We can't move the other men on until we take care of the negative stuff, because they will keep things here, and that's what I need to know.
Before I can tackle this possible open door or gateway, as well as the evil entity upstairs, we need to gain a better understanding of what exactly we're dealing with. But I believe we have a strong spiritual ally in Albert.
Are we going to do this spirit board?
They want us to.
They want us to.
Should we just get one single candle?
Go for it.
To do it in here now.
They're gonna come through.
Adding a candle flame to a dark room offers a centre of light to help guide the spirits towards us.
This is the way we used to do it.
Okay.
Thumbs touching the side, fingers here very lightly, and you just go with it wherever it goes. Come through.
Almost immediately, the planchette is being directed around the board. Feels like it's being dragged from underneath. Like a magnet, honestly. I know that sounds weird, but it's like it's got pull to it.
Opening up any form of spirit communication is a risk, but with these boards you need to be especially careful, as you don't know what or who you're talking to. But I'm positive it's Albert we're connecting with.
How many other spirits, human spirits, are here, Albert? 2. Okay, thank you.
Could the second spirit be the negative entity upstairs? I check my recorder to see if this has picked up any EVPs.
Yeah, just come on.
What was that? And a threatening presence comes through.
Holy
I suspect the growling sound is coming from the darker entity I sensed upstairs earlier on my walkthrough.
We're summoning them, we're calling them. And we're getting so many responses, and I'm just like wide awake right now.
So where are we? Are we fairly certain that we've got Albert here?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. So how about the other male spirit?
Maybe we should go upstairs, and we should try to communicate up there.
Just tell me, guys.
I'm wide awake for this.
Is this bloody thing closed down? To ensure we don't attract other spirits through the spirit board, it's important we close it down before moving on with our investigation.
Purely to make me feel more comfortable, for
Think about it.
psychological reasons, I'm just going to turn it over.
Turn that over.
And I'm not going to put that back on it, okay? So that's how we're leaving it for now.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Earlier, I heard a knocking sound which led us to the spirit board in the conservatory. And as we all begin to make our way to the stairs, Chris and I hear a familiar sound.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
I did actually.
I heard that. Something. Was that you? Was that you, Owen?
I believe it's the positive spirit of Albert guiding us once again.
It was like a book or something fell over. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it, yeah.
We gotta go upstairs.
Keen to catch whatever may be lurking upstairs, I take the structured light sensor camera that's capable of visually detecting spirits and displaying them as stick figures. And I'm not disappointed.
Guys? Yeah, get up here, Barry, because there's something up here.
There's a figure on the stairs in front of me.
There's something up here.
There's a figure on the stairs in front of me. It stood in front of me. How am I supposed to get up?
I told you there's something up here. My hairs are just going crazy. Oh.
You getting this? The atmosphere up here compared to downstairs is volatile. As I catch the figure again, it feels as if it's trying to intimidate us. Chris?
Barry, what's up?
I've got a figure that the SLS is mapping that stood on this desk in front of me. When suddenly... Oh my God, it's just morphed and disappeared.
Through the wall?
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to play this back. Come here, guys.
I see it.
Watch what it does, Chris.
Right, I'm
Keep
watching.
an eye on it.
Put it, Dude, it went like through a portal.
Yes.
Like a wall.
Like a wormhole or something.
Oh my God.
Kind of just...
It like shrinks right into it.
Like that.
Holy cow. That is just, it's like it goes right into something and vanishes.
This is amazing evidence and seems to confirm that we're dealing with portals or gateways, allowing spirits to enter and exit at will.
What was the room that they moved out of? They didn't want to stay in there anymore. I want to go in that
one in there. The one we were in upstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna try something.
We head to Kim and Luke's old bedroom, where they saw the apparition.
I'm gonna lay in the bed.
All right, let's put this.
Because she was in the bed, right, when something happened?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm certain Albert has been battling with whatever is lurking up here. But what exactly is it?
Go over
White
distance
ball
so you've got distance to give it space to come in and out of the room.
Almost immediately, a spirit manifests itself on my camera phone.
Spirits that's made contact with the people that live in this home. Come forward now. It's freaking weird. You guys didn't bump the bed, did you?
And attempts to take Chris over.
Guys.
In Nottingham, we're 4 hours into an intense investigation.
Oh my God, it's just morphed and disappeared.
Dude, it went like through a portal.
We're in Kim and Luke's old bedroom, where I'm battling with evil spirit trying to take me over.
Oh, guys. Oh.
I managed to block the spirit from entering my physical body.
I felt it go through my field.
And get Barry to show me his footage, as I've got a good idea what just happened.
Watch what happens there. Look.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
Had I let it or been caught off guard, I'm in no doubt this spirit would have taken me over, but resisting it meant I avoided a walk-in.
And I felt it drag right through my fields. Like, so it pulls on you.
It pulled you. We're now convinced the evil spirits upstairs are entering the house through portals or gateways that have been opened up here in the past. We're not speaking to Albert here, we're speaking to the male presence that has oppressed them up here, that Kim has seen, that Luke has seen. We need to just get rid of this thing. So these portals need to be closed and fast.
Okay, so we need to do prayers for Albert, and then we need to get rid of the doorways.
With a clear understanding of what is going on in the house, I head to the conservatory to examine the EVPs I caught earlier.
I try to capture an image of these spirits. I also use the TV screen as an instrument for transcommunication, or ITC, to see if I can capture an image of Albert.
And I set up the spirit box to understand if Albert would like to cross over if we close these gateways.
Albert, please come forward and speak to us through this device. I'm going to do prayers to shut down the doorway and remove anything that's been conjured here in the past. But then I'm also going to do prayers for the dead to help you cross over if you need to. Yes? Yes. Okay. Anything you want me to relate to Kim? Peace? Let's say peace. I'm what? Happy? Yeah. And yes. Happy. Did you hear that? That was loud. Okay, I'll tell Kim. Peace. I'm happy. Wow. I gotta prepare for the prayers to close down these doorways and remove the negative stuff that's been brought in here.
I begin the cleansing process upstairs in Kim and Luke's old room.
I'm going to burn a little bit of this blessed wood.
Burning blessed wood, or Palo Santo, is one of the oldest and most revered tools for cleansing and will ensure these gateways are firmly shut.
Okay, I'm just gonna burn that. Father in heaven, please send your Holy Spirit to fill us up in the name of Jesus. All the portals that have been opened up, the conjuring, the communication that was never shut down or was never established with pure good intent, I ask those to all be closed.
To ensure all the malevolent spirits cross over, I also bless the upstairs with holy water and salt.
You should sleep a lot better now.
It's been a successful investigation.
May they, in company with Christ, join.
The prayers have closed the gateways and helped the malevolent spirits cross over. All that's left to do is for Chris to perform a final cleansing ceremony in the living room.
To sing your praise forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
It's been an intense night, but our work here is done. As dawn breaks, we invite Kim and Luke back into their home to reveal our discoveries.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
All right.
Well, we did have an interesting evening with some surprises. So, when you left us, we decided to stay in the living room.
I decided to try a little bit of an experiment, and this is really to kind of look at the light anomalies that would normally pass by. I mean, we receive hundreds of videos every single week of apparent orbs. Most of them are, 90% of the time, you're looking at dust particles and other small airborne particles flying through. Take a look at this.
I noticed my shoes are new shoes. By the way.
They are
Okay, they're clean.
Albert, please, show yourself.
You see that?
No
he
way.
reacts to it.
Looks like it was smoke or something.
Bizarre, isn't
But
it?
that's interesting though, because he was a pipe smoker. Like,
Oh, is it?
smoke pipe.
Yeah.
He was a pipe smoker. Well,
Now, that explains it.
that's amazing.
I wanted to try and capture something visual in connection to Albert. So I sat on the sofa and I was actually taking photographs of your TV. I've got two things to show you. The first is a photograph. Now, bearing in mind I took maybe 50 or 60 photographs. But for me, this one, because it doesn't appear in any of the other photographs, this one was particularly interesting, so I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that it wasn't in any of the others, and the fact that I caught this EVP at the same time. Now, I wasn't asking questions, so the recorder was just running. Thank you. I can see you.
Yeah. I can see you.
Yeah.
that
Okay.
awesome?
Yeah, that's cool.
Combined with that, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
As Chris was saying earlier, there was a doorway open here, a gateway, and we felt that maybe one of the best ways to better understand that and close it, or help to close it, is to do a spirit board.
Allow us to hear them. Allow us to hear those sounds.
That's the sound of a gate. So, following on from that experiment, we decided to investigate upstairs, didn't we?
We did.
And this is the room, I think, that you had your first experience in, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Enter into my chest. Guys. It's like
There is an EVP on that phone.
Right.
All right, we picked that up, and I'm going to play it back.
it's freaking weird. You guys didn't bump the bed, did you?
Let it enter me.
It's freaking weird. You guys didn't bump the bed.
Yeah, you can just,
It's freaking weird. You guys didn't bump the bed, did you?
That's really good, that is, yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely amazing, because you don't normally get light anomalies that have that flight pattern, that path.
Yeah.
You know, if it's dust, you can clearly see
You can make out it's dust.
Yeah, and we could definitely see lots of dust floating by the lens of that camera there.
It was controlled.
Yeah.
So while the guys were upstairs, I was called upstairs because Barry had captured something, not in the bedroom where Chris had lay on the bed, but in the next room. We'll show you this now. This is caught on the SLS camera.
When he showed that to me and then when I came over and watched it, I was blown away because some of my personal experiences dealing with these supernatural entities, especially these more negative entities, and they will basically take off into these black masses and these little portals that'll open up.
If you're in this room, can you show yourself, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It stood on this desk in front of me. Oh my god, it's just morphed and disappeared.
Do you want to explain the significance of that?
What happens is when you deal with conjuring and spirit communication, if you start making contact with negative spirits, they will create little doorways, little points, between A and B when we talk about physics, points in space. And what will happen is they'll mark this area that will be a doorway. So consciously, they'll open that back up in that spot and they'll shoot through it and they can come and go as they please. I believe that we captured that on camera. I went upstairs into one of the bedrooms and did one final spirit box session to talk to the spirits that were here and state what we were going to do and see if they had any messages for you. Albert, please come forward and speak to us through this device. I don't know if it's saying something here, duck. Is there anything regarding ducks or anything with him?
Yeah.
Really?
Why? Because it says ducks.
He used to call my auntie Duck Duck because he was saying that he gives people nicknames. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
I'm cold.
Is there anything you want to say to your family? Anything you want me to relate to Kim? Peace? You hear that?
Yeah.
All night. Are you having a hard time sleeping at night?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants you to have peace all night.
She's up and down all night, it does my head in.
Yeah.
Why, are you worried?
I always avoid, yeah.
Wow, okay. Loves you right here. What I'm stating now is, okay, I'm going to be getting ready to do prayers for the dead to cross you over. And they're saying here, we'll be happy, bless you. Yes. You hear that?
Kind of like relieved, I'm feeling
I
relieved.
feel a bit, yeah,
You
it's
feel a bit
weirdly
better?
relieved, yeah. Yeah. Especially with the responses on that from my mum and granddad. That's made me feel loads better, yeah.
Yeah, obviously it clarifies what we've been sensing as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After all of that, obviously we knew what we had to do. And that was to begin with closing the doorway, the portal, which Chris did.
Knowing that this place is cleansed, it's being shut down, being closed down, but that you need to continue to be careful doing any spirit communication. Try not to do it within the house, or if you do it, shut it down and do a prayer afterwards.
Yeah.
For you, he wants peace for you when you sleep at night.
Yeah.
He's saying, bless you, bless us for the work that's being done.
Thank you very much for coming and helping us out.
You're very welcome.
It's been a successful investigation for everyone at this unassuming house in Nottingham. Grandad Albert's watch is finally over. He is at peace. The malevolent spirits have crossed, and the portals are now firmly closed. But who knows what our next case will bring?